Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Katie, and in today's video I decided to show you a new project that I'm starting. Basically because my mental health has been a bit all over the place, and I'm doing this as a way to try and regulate and sort of understand a bit more about what I'm thinking and feeling at the moment. So, and also any chance to buy a new sketchbook is a good opportunity. Um, in this video, I'm going to be sketching the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm using a dip pen, which I've had in my stash for ages, and I tried to use it in the previous video, and it didn't work out very well. So I ended up using other supplies in that video. I will leave the link to that in the description box in case you want to check that out. If you like Frankenstein's monster, you might enjoy watching that journal with me video. But anyway, I'm very rambly in these voiceovers. It's just how I am. Um, with the dip pen, in the last video, I tried to use it over the top of gouache, which didn't really work because the sort of like the texture of the gouache was sort of like picking up and going into the dip pen. It wasn't working very well, so I decided to get a new sketchbook that had really smooth paper. The one I'm using is by Talons. I've used them before, and they're pretty good for sort of like ink drawings. Not that great with a lot of wet media, but for ink it's really good. And yeah, this sketch was definitely a learning curve. I've got a lot of like quavery lines and stuff. I'm not over bothered about that, because sometimes when my anxiety flares up, I tend to get like shaky hands. So I'm used to dealing with the quavery lines, and I found that sort of sometimes the quicker you go, sometimes the quaveriness looks like it's meant to be there rather than you're trying to hide it, which is a good tip if you struggle with getting smooth lines. So yeah, I really enjoyed sketching this and using supplies that have been staring at me for God knows how long, that I've just never got round to using. And doing these sketches, I've been doing them, like drawing them in the morning and then inking them basically like when I get a chance to. Sometimes I'll do sort of like two or three at once. And I've been finding doing these sketches has been really helpful to like stop the rumination. Because if you have anxiety or depression, you do tend to like overthink every single little thing, and it is so draining. It is so draining, and it's very hard to explain if you're someone that has never felt that. But for anyone out there who knows what I'm going through and what you're going through, like we're in this together. We're in this together. I feel what you're going through. So with that, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of the supplies that I've used, or if you just want to have a general chat about spooky things in the comments, I hope you're all having a really enjoyable, fun, spooky time at the moment. And if also a bit like me, you're feeling a bit all over the place, leave a comment down below and we can have a good old chin wag down there. So don't forget to like and share this video, and please subscribe if you want to see more from me. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.